I think a lot of businesses, teams, lines of business can transform themselves and work in innovation, but how do you scale that across the business globally?
I think the starting point is that the business has to buy into wanting to do that. So, if they haven't got that concept of looking for a common approach and looking for economies of scale, you're going to struggle from the start. But I think they can then take two routes. They can look and say, is that something I want to do on my own? So am I looking to have a common set of processes, technology, service centres, what a better term, for their own business? Or the other approach might be that if it's not core to our business, how can we join with other organisations that could be non-competing, but actually they also could be competing. So if you've got 2 or 3 competitors in the marketplace where you all deem that a back office process doesn't actually differentiate what you have to do, but maybe it's more of a regulatory thing you have to do, right, then actually you can get economies of scale by partnering with your competitors. So those are the types of things that we try and explore with the client on how do we do things that could be quite transformational for them, and bring that different thinking into that conversation.
The point on competitors working together, obviously back office, moving forward, what are some of the things that competitors might be able to strategically do in the back office? What types of processes, services are you talking about with them?
So 2 examples, very similar, but so one might be in the financial services industry where because of regulatory issues around money laundering laws, etc., then there's a whole lot of background checks that need to be completed for new customers. Now, those background checks are the same for every organisation, and completing that process doesn't necessarily differentiate your experience with that financial services institute. Right. So that's an example where competitors could very easily share the same service or same process without changing their competitive advantage. And I think you can look at the same in public sector for passports and visas and things like that, where again the checks you do to issue a visa or a passport are very similar that you would do in a financial services background check for a new account. Right. So it can be the same industry or it can be cross-industry.